Hi everyone, this is the next series of videos about the various parts of culminating activity, one we call texting between generations. And again, you can see that it is represented here by a little graphic that tells you that it's worth 2 writing points and 3 media points. I'm reminding you again, like I do often, you need 9 writing points, 9 reading points, 6 media points, and 6 oral communication points. So this gets you 2 writing points and 3 media points. We started off by looking at this recent Tumblr thread. And I'm not going to read the whole thing again. You can pause the video at any point to have a look at these things. But this began with a couple of people talking about how people over 50, they're saying, and people younger than that communicate differently when it comes to texts. Particularly, they were talking about punctuation. The ellipsis, that's the 3 periods in a row, and also the dash, and also other punctuation as well. Again, pause at any time or look back at the slides that I posted to read these over. But it's clear that the people who are posting here have some pretty clever ideas about why people in different generations see texting differently, depending on how they were taught, depending on what they're used to, depending on how they use communications and how they used communications when they were young. I also gave you a few sections from this BuzzFeed article about differences in texting between people of different generations. And again, have a look at this, pause, read the stuff. But your assignment is to make up a text thread between 2 people of different generations. It could be a parent and a child, for instance, or a grandparent and a grandchild. They're having a conversation about something, at least 10 messages back and forth, and some kind of misunderstanding that happens along the way. This is a little bit of creative writing. Imagine somebody's passed a test, or gotten into an accident, or had a birthday, or it's someone's birthday, or someone's having a baby, someone's birthday, someone's on the couch, someone's lost their dog, whatever it is. You're communicating to 2 people, all different generations, and there's going to be a misunderstanding in there. In class, I gave you a whole bunch of examples of things happening between parents and kids texting. Most of them were humorous. Some of them, I don't even know if they really could have happened. Do you think this one happened? I don't know, but it seems funny. In any case, you're going to do the same thing when you create your conversation. The misunderstanding might be a misunderstanding in tone, right? Because people see the ellipsis dots differently. Younger people see ellipsis dots as passive aggressive. Older people see them simply as creating a pause or perhaps a sentence trailing off meaningfully, but not necessarily in a passive aggressive way. So that's the general idea of the assignment. Once you've done the actual thread itself, you're going to write a short paragraph of reflection. In that paragraph, all you're doing is talking about the lesson you think we should learn about texting between generations. In that paragraph, you can give examples from real life, from the conversation you've just written, and from the stuff that I just showed you that you could read. And that's pretty much all this one is. Remember the number of points, and remember the number of points you need for the